was told when I was young.
Pray that you will be glorified in this
Someday soon,
in all of these videos.
I'm gonna
I
see.
pray that the goal of all of these videos are to lift up your name.
Take a train.
Like Joseph said, the Lord will give an interpretation of the dream. I pray that anything good that comes out of these videos, that the testimony that goes out is that the Lord gave an interpretation, that the Lord gave a word.
My God, how I long to see you now.
In Jesus' name.
And something in my heart tells me somehow you're one step away.
So, just judge all of this for yourself. But the first one is, I felt like God showed me a zipper going down real slowly on some clothes. And the zipper was going down real slowly. And I just felt like the Lord was saying, somebody's contemplating some kind of sexual encounter with somebody. But they're contemplating. That's why the zipper's going down slowly, because they haven't completely agreed to do it. But they're contemplating. And I guess they're going toward doing it because the zipper was going down. And I feel like the Lord is saying, don't do it. Don't do it. I almost feel like it's going to be better for you not to do it, not just from a religious perspective, because obviously as a Christian we think sex outside of marriage is a sin. But I don't feel like it's don't do it because it's sin. I feel like it's don't do it because you're going to regret it. It's, I don't know what the consequences are going to be, but something's going to happen where you're going to look back and really wish you didn't do it. And so, who knows what it is, but I'm not going to stay on that for too long. But I just want to say, if that's you, trust God. Even if you don't believe in God, even if you don't believe the Bible, just the fact that you're in this situation and you feel inside your body, you're like right now you're glued to the screen, the computer screen, the TV screen, whatever you're looking at this on, and you're thinking, I cannot believe this happened. You're thinking, is he talking to me? Yep. The answer is yep. Talking to you. And you just ask, I wonder if this is for me. The answer to that is yes. So now if you do it, you can do it. There's no guilt trip. Nobody's going to try to say, now if you do it, you're accountable because you know God tried to stop you. Listen, I'm not saying any of that. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm just saying God is a loving God. And if he's going through these, think of all the people that might be watching these videos. Maybe not a lot right now since this is just the second one, but he could have probably said a lot of different things to a lot of different people, but he's speaking to you about this sexual thing, this thing that you're about to involve in. I'm telling you, the Bible says the pleasure of sin is for a season. So it might feel good for a season, but it's not going to be good in the end. Okay, let's move on. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, so God showed me these different color balloons kind of floating up into the air, and I felt like he's saying this to somebody. I feel like he's saying, you're going to have more to celebrate for on your birthday than your birthday. So by the time your birthday comes, this, you don't want to add to it because I want to say this birthday, but he didn't say this birthday, so. But you would think this birthday. Sometimes he's unpredictable, so you just can't add to it. But he said, I feel like he's saying, by your birthday, I'm still assuming it's this year, you're gonna have more to celebrate for than just your birthday. So listen, don't go out and make it happen. Just this is the type of word where if you think it's for you, you put it on your shelf and you smile. You don't do anything. You don't make any decisions because this word could be for anybody. It might not be for you. The Lord will tell you in your heart if it's for you, but even if it's for you, it's not a word where you have to do anything. So even if it's for you, you just put it on the shelf and see. But he's saying it to somebody. Okay.
The kingdom of God, the kingdom of our God is here. The kingdom of our God, the kingdom of our God, the kingdom of our God is here.
Okay, this is probably gonna be the last one. So I saw this lady, and I think it is a lady, and she was on this boat, and the water was so stormy, and it was cloudy. It's like she was in a boat in the middle of a storm, and she had these two paddles, and she was like rowing to try to get to the other. And and she was going. So I think you're going. I think you're rowing it. But I think what you're thinking to people is it's useless. Look how far the shore is. I'm trying to get to the shore, but I'm just a little woman and not real strong, and there's no way I'm gonna make it there. But you haven't stopped rowing yet, and I just feel like, and I was like, when I saw that picture, I was like, you think the natural thing to tell the person in this situation is, keep going, but you don't want to sue, So I'm like, Lord, what's the message to her? And I feel like I saw a lot of young people stand up on the shore that she came from and say, keep going. So that could be significant in itself that the young people stood up and told you to keep going. Maybe you're sent out from somewhere, or maybe the young people might be your children. The young people might be your children telling you to keep going. Anyway, the Lord is saying keep going, and I feel like He's saying you're going to make it. The Bible says that the just walk by faith, not by sight. So just keep growing, even if it don't look like you make it. You may have done the math and it's technically impossible for you to make it. Technically, you've done the math, it's technically impossible. That's what it seems like. It seems like you have done the math and you realize it's technically impossible, but you're still going. Look, first of all, I just want to commend you for not giving up, because you're thinking that it's crazy, but you haven't given up. So, good job. Because if you would have given up, you would have realized you're so close. It's an illusion. It's a mirror. The devil put a mirror in front of you so you can see all the water that's around you, and you don't know how close you are. You are so close. If you keep going, what you're going to do, you're going to bump right into the mirror and realize, hey, this is just a mirror. It's not a bunch of water. I'm here. So you are so close. You are so close.
It's the reason that you're whispering because you want to step away. Want to step away. That's all it is.
Everything is good matches your situation is not for you. The only thing that's for you is the stuff that the Holy Spirit tells you for you. And if you're wondering, is it for me? The answer is probably not. Unless it's something you don't want to hear, you're trying to fight it, but whatever. That's a whole different thing. But you'll know in your heart if it's for you. And you can bounce it off people, ask somebody, and that's what I'm doing. But I'm gonna pray for you. So Father, I pray for everybody that's watching. First, I want to pray for the people who none of these words are for. God, I just pray that you would bless them, that you would speak to them, because you said your sheep hear your voice. So I believe that you could just speak to them when they go read their Bible tonight, or listening to worship music, or when they pray. So I pray that you would speak to them, give them clarity and direction and wisdom and all that kind of stuff. The people who these words were for, I pray that you would just let them just remember them. Let them just, even without effort, just continue to think of these words for the rest of today and tomorrow. And let them think that word might have been for me because I just keep thinking about it. And then give them the action plan. And, but the girl, the lady that's in that boat rowing, just pray, Father, that you would just lighten the load. Make it easier to row. You said, cast our care on you because you care for us. So take the cares off of her and let it be easier while she's out there. It was not for, let me just not. Bless everybody watching this video, Father.